an impending nuclear exchange, and all sorts of reasons not to. The fact is, both sides are threading a needle.
If I say, how worried are you about Russia using nuclear weapons? Are you a little worried, a lot of worried, very worried? And you'll pick something on there. That's different than if I go to you and say, what are you worried about?
On this week's On the Media from WNYC.
Join us for On the Media, Saturday mornings at 7 on KSJE Farmington. KSJE is supported by the Farmington Civic Center, bringing a full slate of entertainment to Farmington and San Juan County. Ballet Folklorico, celebrating their 70th anniversary, Wednesday, April 6th at 7:30 p.m. The Farmington Civic Center, 200 West Arrington in downtown Farmington. Find out more online at fmtn.org/shows or at 505-599-1148. 11 minutes past 8 o'clock. It is Wednesday morning, April the 6th, 2022. Good morning, everyone. I'm Scott Michlin, and thanks for tuning in to KSJE 90.9 FM over the air, of course, here in San Juan County, everywhere else on the planet, from our website, ksje.com. And we welcome our viewers because this is a community-supported visual radio station. So the video is streaming out live this morning to the KSJE Facebook page, our YouTube channel, and our Twitter account. Coming up this morning, my conversations with the Farmington Public Library, upcoming events and programs. There are plenty, so we hope you'll stay tuned to learn more about them. That conversation begins in the next few moments right here on KSJE. Later on this morning, we'll be checking in with Ron Price for another lesson from Life in the Sandbox. Today, Ron is talking a little bit about time outs. We'll learn more about that today at 8:50 a.m. on KSJE. Next hour, Mick Hess will take us roving with the arts, our weekday classical music program. Today, Mick is featuring music from Shostakovich, a special 90-minute version of Roving with the Arts coming up today, beginning at 9:06. And that'll take us to 10:30. And right on Four Corners, our local and regional author program. Tracy Hales-Vass is speaking with author Ed Davis today about his book called The Last Professional, all about riding the rails. You'll hear more coming up today at 10:30 on KSJE. Don't forget, you can also connect with us on our Instagram page in addition to Twitter and YouTube and Facebook. And if you're a podcast person, who isn't these days? You can subscribe to KSJE Podcasts wherever you listen to podcasts, places like iTunes and Spotify and iHeartRadio and Google Podcasts, Pandora, and more. Subscribe for free and check out something maybe you haven't heard before from KSJE. Weather forecast, we do have a wind advisory in effect. Another windy day in store. Cooler today as well, but lots of sunshine. Currently outside our studios here at San Juan College, it's a sunny Wednesday morning, 40 degrees at the moment. We're expecting a windy day, as I mentioned, with a high of 57 today. More wind overnight with a low of 28 degrees, then sunshine and warmer tomorrow, the high 64 on Thursday. Clear Thursday night with a low near 30 degrees. It'll be sunny and warmer on Friday, the high 69. Mid-70s for Saturday, mid-60s again on Sunday, and overnight lows in the 40s. Let me turn to my guest, who is here with me this morning, representing the Farmington Public Library. And what a unique name, Jennifer Leave Me Alone Ryan. Good morning. Good to have you here.
That is my name.
Yes.
That's what's on my driver's license and my birth certificate.
There you go.
Yeah. Now
Perfect.
everybody's going to steal my identity, though.
They will, probably.
Yeah.
But good to have you here. Welcome back.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. Good to see you. Lots going on at the library these days.
Lots going on at the library.
Okay.
The big thing is Beanstack. That is live. It is launched. I got you signed up for it.
You did?
I did. And now, okay, let me look on my little Beanstack app.
Okay.
Let's see where you are on my friends leaderboard.
I don't think we are friends on Beanstack, are we?
Yes, we are. I made you. Yeah, I
are we?
forced you. Yeah.
Okay, there we are.
Yeah.
And where am I?
Yeah, you don't even show up on my leaderboard.
Well, what does that mean?
It means
is it alphabetical?
No, it's by how much you've read.
Oh.
And you need to read more, my friend.
Oh. Okay.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So Beanstack.
That's what it's all about.
That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Beanstack is our new reading tracker app. You can connect with friends. You can compete with them.
Obviously,
Well,
if you're such a competitive person,
I'm not really competing with you.
There's no competition.
Yeah.
People who know us know.
But then I love so I have these detailed statistics. So
Okay.
this year I've read 30 hours, 1,255 pages, and I read about 42 pages per hour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, and all kinds of other statistics.
Is that instead of working?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Just-
this is on my off time. 30 hours. That's
Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
All
no.
right.
Contrary to popular belief, we're not just sitting around reading books at the library.
No,
That's
I
not
know.
what we do.
You are working. Oh, look, I have no current streak on my Beanstack.
Yeah,
app.
no.
And my all-time stats is a little lonely-looking cat looking back at me.
Bless your heart.
Very sad. All right. So anyway.
All right, so get on it,
Okay.
Scott Michlin.
Yes, ma'am. All right.
Yes.
There you go.
So,
and this is all part getting ready for summer reading, is it not?
This is the new software for our summer
Yeah,
reading.
right.
But you can use it year-round. One of the
Obviously.
great features we love is before, a mom with 3 kids had to remember everybody's username and password.
Oh, right. Sure. Not anymore.
This way, it's one username,
Oh.
one password
Look at that.
for the whole family.
Okay.
And you can log your books for the kids. You can log your books as a family. You can log your books yourself. You have your own friend list. Your kids have your own friend list to compete. And then you earn badges.
Hey.
They're like the Pokemon of reading.
We don't need no stinking badges.
Yeah, we do need badges.
Okay.
Yes, and you want to collect them all. So right now, our practice challenge.
How many badges do I have? Let me look.
I think 1 for registering.
I do. No, I don't even have that.
What?
Another sad cat in a wagon. No badges to show. Now, this is broken. Mine's
okay.
broken, obviously.
I think you're broken.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I don't have any activities.
So, yeah,
I'm just
so
looking.
right
It's
now
very
you
sad.
can do
It's very devoid of anything.
Yeah, you need to sign up for something. You need to.
Okay.
I'll fix you up over breakfast. We'll get you.
All
We'll
right.
get you on
Okay,
there.
there you go.
So it's contrary to what Scott is saying, it is very intuitive and very easy to use.
No, that's true. Now that's true because
Yes.
I was able to sign up without a problem.
Right.
And that's where it ended. And I'm sorry.
Yes.
I will own that. I will own that.
As you should.
Yes. There you go.
So, but we're going to do this year round. So right now you can sign up for Beanstack, participate in the NASA at My Library Challenge.
Okay.
So there are 2 types of challenges. There's one where you log the minutes you read.
Right.
So like Scott reading a comic book, reading a blog post, you can just log the minutes.
Reading a cereal box.
Yeah, actually, yes.
I know.
If it takes
Right.
you more than 5 minutes to read the
Well,
cereal
it does.
box, okay then.
It does.
Yeah, you would log without a title, and there's actually a timer built into the app
Oh.
where you can just set the timer, read, and the timer log your minutes.
Okay.
So that's what the NASA challenge is
Okay.
right now.
Right.
For the summer reading, we're going to do the usual read. If you're an adult or a teen, read
X number of books.
read and log 5 books.
Okay.
And you get a t-shirt and a chance to win a legendary grand prize.
Ooh.
And we will be displaying those shortly so you can see.
Okay.
Kids, it's read and log 15 books to get your t-shirt and a chance to win a legendary grand prize.
Nice. But now's the time to get signed up.
Now's the time
right?
to get
and get
signed
used to
up.
it and get used to using it.
Yes.
Right.
And then when the challenge is ready, it'll pop up.
Okay.
And it'll say, hey, do you want to sign up for Reading is Legendary? And you beep, bop, boop. You sign up for it. You can sign up the whole family for it. And you're in. And then you have until July 31st.
Okay.
One of the new things we're doing this year is, so if you read and log, like, let's take adults. You read and log 5 books.
Right.
You win you earn your t-shirt.
Yep.
You have one chance to win a legendary grand prize, which is
Got
an
it.
iPad mini for the adults.
Okay.
Every book you read after 5 is one more chance to win.
Oh.
So if you read 100 books
Yeah.
read and log 100 books between June 1st and July 31st, you'll have 95 entries into the grand prize drawing.
Yes, minus the
'Cause the
5
5,
that I
yeah.
get for the first one.
It's
Got
math,
it.
I know.
I got
Math
it.
is
Right.
hard.
I got it. So again, this is an app available at the App Store, the Play Store, wherever you get your apps, right?
Wherever you get your apps, we've got a QR
Free.
code at the library. It's
Right.
absolutely free.
Right.
When you sign up, you want to select Farmington Public Library, New Mexico.
Good point.
And then you can compete with people at the Farmington Public Library.
Evidently.
So yeah, and it's really easy. You share a friend code.
Okay.
So I've shared mine a lot. Apparently not with you.
Yeah. Aw. Yeah.
So, but it's and I signed up.
Yeah.
I signed up my my husband, and
Sure.
then I did.
Who has also not friended me either, so thanks.
Well,
Oh, that's all right.
you were busy hosting
Yeah.
the night that I
right.
came over and forced everybody.
You did.
Yeah,
That's true. There was a massive
yeah,
sign
if
up.
you want to be fun at parties, force everybody to sign up for Beanstack.
There you go, big time. Good times. That's true.
Helpful
Anyway,
hint.
but very exciting. And so I think a lot of folks are signing up now, right?
Absolutely,
and you're getting
yeah.
the data that shows people are signing up
Oh yeah.
and getting ready to start summer reading when it comes up.
It's so much more fun and easier to use than our previous software. We're really excited about Beanstack. We're gonna use it in some creative ways during the year. So sign up for it now.
Right.
There's the Welcome to Beanstack challenge and the NASA at My Library challenge that you can do.
Right.
And then when more challenges are available, it'll pop up
Right.
and say, and we're right now.
Well, and I'm just looking at mine, and mine is showing me that there's an upcoming event on the 19th for Craft Night, and that's a challenge, right?
That's a recommend. It's under recommendations, or it just says
Just
there's
says
an event.
upcoming events, but-
so yeah,
yeah.
it'll show you. So the app will also show you upcoming events
Yeah.
at the library.
Right.
It'll give you book recommendations.
Nice.
So you can opt in to have book recommendations emailed to you, and then we can, as the library, we're going to create some book lists. So like usually for summer reading, we try to get people to read different genres. Like if you're only a mystery reader,
Sure.
what we usually hear is, well,
Branch out.
what else can I read?
Yeah, that's similar
So
or interesting.
we'll tell you here, read science fiction, fantasy, and here's a list of books you might want to try.
Okay.
That are popular and you might enjoy. So we'll be developing some book lists. We'll be tying it into Real Readers coming up in the fall.
Right.
So if you've been coming to the movies, because a lot of times people will watch the movie, like I know I do. I'll watch the movie and then be like, oh, now I want to read the book. But we had the extra copies of the book shelved
Right.
and the new book
Oh.
for the next month coming up.
Right.
So it's no longer going to be a read the book, see the movie. It's going to be, if you like movies, here's some books. And he doesn't like movies. Here's some books you want to try. If you like books, here's some movies, based on books. So
Right.
it's still the same concept, but in a different way. And that's going to be done through the Beanstack app.
Okay.
So it's delightful, and the people I'm working with at Beanstack are just so fun. If you go into the library,
Right.
we've got the QR code on all of the catalog computers in the library. So you can just scan that with your phone and get the app. If you are, there is still a desktop component, so you can still, like, if you're not into the apps, or you think an app is an appetizer, you can still use the desktop. If you go to our website right now at infoa.org, you click on the little Beanstack logo and get signed up.
Okay.
And you're in.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I can access my account on my desktop too.
Absolutely, yeah.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
I'll check it out.
And the link is on our website. You can bookmark it.
Okay.
So yeah.
It just looks so sad, my app, because there's just like little lonely cats looking back at me. Just nothing to show.
I
nothing,
really
no stats,
thought getting
no
you signed
titles.
up for it would make you read more, but
Well,
apparently
don't
I
give
was
up.
wrong.
Don't give up. Still
All
time.
right,
There's
all
still
right.
time, right?
There is still time.
There's still
yes.
time. Okay.
Yes, summer reading will be available June 1st. It might pop up a little bit earlier. It depends on, when I can get it
Right.
set up.
Sure.
Right now we're doing the staff test, and we have found some things. So I'm going to make some adjustments so that those things don't happen for you.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Good to know. Very good. But this is it's a really big investment from the library to use this new interface, I think, right? For users and the library, and it has a whole lot more features than the old system did, and this is kind of why...
surprisingly inexpensive for
Good.
what we get. So
Okay.
it's been a big investment of time
Sure.
and, marketing and getting people to use this, but it's just going to pay us back
Nice.
thousands of ways in the long run.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about another event that's coming up. You have an author
Anne Hillerman.
coming to the
Yes.
library, right? Wow.
Yes.
Look at that.
So, and there's really nothing much more to say. She's going to be at
I
the
know,
library
right?
Thursday, May 5th, 6 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
We know she's popular. Maria's Bookshop is going to be there to sell books, so she can do a book signing of her new book, The Sacred Bridge.
Right.
So we invite you to come out. It's Cinco de Anno.
Nice. You thought
I was
that up,
actually
didn't you?
gonna I
You thought that up.
did,
Yeah.
and I was told you can't put that on the publicity, so
No.
I just had to say it once.
Right. I think Anne would appreciate it. But
I think she would too.
yeah, but there you
So.
go. And of course, for people that have been living under a rock for the last 30 years, Anne Hillerman is the daughter of Tony Hillerman.
Exactly.
Famous author, of course, who wrote about this area extensively in a lot of his novels.
She has continued that. So
Right.
she has continued. I believe Tony Hillerman's was Joe Leaphorn and Jim Chi.
Yep.
And so she's kind of taken some of the side characters and expanded their stories.
Right.
So.
And that's what this latest book is
Yes.
doing as well, The Sacred
Yeah.
Bridge. And so, but again, I think she still uses a lot of landmarks, a lot of towns, a
Oh,
lot of places
absolutely.
that we would recognize
Yeah.
in the stories.
And she has a Farmington Public Library card.
Why wouldn't she?
She could sign up for Beanstack
I bet
with
she
the library,
will, as
and
of-
you could friend Anne Hillerman.
As of 5:55 p.m. on May 5th, I bet she will be signed up for Beanstack. So there you go. But perfect. So she's coming. A free event, as you said, 6
Yes.
o'clock on Thursday, May 5th.
Thursday, May 5th. Details at infoway.org. Go to the events calendar. That's where you could also find like our craft night events.
Right. Still doing those?
Yes. I believe this month we've got the Book Nook Diorama
Yes.
coming up.
Well,
Those
that's what
are-
it says
yeah.
on my Beanstack app.
See, that's what it says on your Beanstack app.
Right.
Yes.
There it is, right there.
Yeah. So,
Right on April 19th,
yeah.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, creating
There it
a
is.
book nook.
Yeah, so it's like a you've seen kind of the dioramas that are kind of in the bookshelf.
Uh-huh.
That's what we're doing.
Okay.
So
That's what it is.
It's really cute.
Gotcha.
There'll be a video
All right.
on it as
Nice. Looking forward to it. Very good.
Yeah.
One other thing we want to talk about is printing services available.
Oh my gosh.
At the library,
That
right?
is like the most common thing we heard during the pandemic when we didn't have the computer lab available is I just need to print something.
Right. Help me.
Yeah, we've got your back on that.
Okay.
And I cannot talk about Printer On enough because it is such an amazing service. So there's 3 different ways to print from your device.
Okay.
You can download the app. And then what the app will do, and it's available in the Apple Store, the Google Play Store, wherever you get your apps, not appetizers.
Right. Who thinks that these days? Are there people that still think that?
I don't know. I'm just really hungry.
Oh, okay, I get it. She's already mentioned breakfast and appetizers, so I get there's a theme here.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
So if the document is like on your gadget, your phone, your computer, wherever, you can download the app, go to the Farmington Public Library, and then you select which printer you want. So if you want to print in black and white, it's 10 cents per page. If you want to print in color, it's 75 cents per page. But you just basically send the print job to the library from the app.
Okay.
You save it under your email address, and then it's saved at the library for 72 hours. So don't be sending it on a Friday afternoon if you can't make it in on Saturday.
Right.
And we're closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
It won't be there.
You'll have to send it again.
Yeah, you'll have to send it again.
Okay.
So, and it's absolutely free to send it. You only have to pay when you pick up the print.
Right.
But what you'll do is you'll come in, you'll enter your email address, pay for your prints, and
It'll print.
it'll zip right out. Yeah.
Nice.
So you can use the app. You can also go to our website at infoway.org, and on the left-hand side, there's something that says mobile printing. So if you're on your desktop and your printer's out, I actually used this service because our color printer was out at the library.
Oh.
So I had to send the prints through the website, like the posters
From
and
your
stuff,
desk?
From my desk.
Okay. Around the corner.
Yes, around the corner
To the printer.
using the mobile printing.
Uh-huh. Okay. But it worked.
So it totally works.
Mm-hmm.
So you just go in, you follow the prompts. It'll ask for your email address.
Right.
It'll let you upload the document, however big it is.
Right.
And then it'll say, all right, come and get it. And then you go over to the printer and you just enter your email address, and it spits it out after you pay.
Nice.
Yeah.
There you go. And you can print black and white, color.
You can print black and white and color. There's also, now if this is something you need to use a lot because you don't have a printer,
Right.
You can email it to the printer.
Right, okay.
So the email addresses are listed on our website. There's one email address if you want to print in black and white, and one if you want to print in color.
Okay.
So, but it's the best answer to people who come in. You don't want to log on to a public computer and then try to find it in the cloud, and you want you can just pop in.
That sounds more secure to do it from your device.
It's very secure from our computers
Okay.
too.
All right.
But if the computer's lab is full,
True.
and you just need to print something,
You can do it.
use Printer On. The lovely thing about the app is when you're traveling and you need to print something, like maybe your boarding passes or
Right.
tickets or
Sure.
whatever, you can pull up the app and it'll find a Printer On printer near you.
Okay.
And they're all over the world.
Right.
So you can print stuff from your device
Anywhere.
anywhere in
There
the
you go.
world, as long as you go in to pick it up in 72 hours. So
Right.
don't be like sending prints to Germany if you're not going to Germany in the next 72 hours.
Thank you.
Or whatever.
Okay. Okay. If you say so.
Yes.
Well, they'll never get printed out anyway if you don't have the email address. So
they'll
there
just
you go.
Poof, disappear because
That's it.
it's digital.
Right.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. Well, sounds very convenient.
It is so convenient. It's definitely should be using it. I'm going to be doing a video that kind of walks you through everything. It's really easy, really intuitive.
Okay.
If you really just don't know how to use computers or printers or anything, go through the website and it basically walks you through. It says put in your email address here, upload your document here. Okay, come into the library. So,
Okay.
And of course we've got our computer rangers who are always willing to help you out and help you figure these things out. So
Good to know.
We've got plenty of help.
That's good.
Yeah.
So just show up.
Yeah.
So nice.
Just show up. Yeah.
Very good. The hours, speaking of showing up, your hours are still a little different than they were.
Yes, we're hoping to expand hours in the fall.
Okay.
We're open 11 to 7, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're closed on Fridays. And Saturday we're open 10 to 2.
Okay.
So, and it'll most likely stay like that through the summer. And then we'll look at, where we are in the pandemic and where we are with staffing, which is a really big issue right now.
Right.
Where we are with staffing to see if we can expand the hours.
Okay.
Of course, we always have online resources
24/7.
available 24/7 at infoway.org. You can download ebooks and audiobooks. You can free online tutoring. So
Right.
if you have a kid struggling in school, and I know there's a lot right now because that we lost that year and things are just cattywampus. Free online tutoring
Okay.
through tutor.com. You can do some ancestry research.
And I'm sorry to interrupt you, but isn't the free tutoring is it bilingual too? Is it not?
It
Is
is.
it available
Yeah.
in
Oh,
English
yeah.
and Spanish?
Yes,
Okay.
it is bilingual. It is in the afternoons, so it's not available 24/7.
Right.
But
After school
it's
time.
basically after school.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's World Book for kids. There's World Book for adults. There's so the encyclopedia, is online.
Right.
It's all there.
Not just Wikipedia.
Not just Wiki. Don't use Wikipedia.
I know. True. The actual encyclopedia.
Yes, the
that's
actual
been
encyclopedia.
actually
Yes,
checked and
yes,
sourced.
and vetted. Actual information.
Yes, thank you.
One thing, though, Wikipedia has its place.
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes if you don't know what to search,
Right.
you can put in, you can start with Wikipedia and it'll give you some, okay, so let me go this way. So
Right. Well,
Wikipedia is kind of like a directional sign
Good
to
point.
the
Sure.
actual location that you're
Right.
trying to go to.
Well, as I tell my students here at San Juan College,
Mm-hmm.
if you do any kind of an online search, Wikipedia is going to show up in the results, and you can use that. But then use the sources for the Wikipedia article
Down in the sources.
and
yeah.
then search those out and evaluate those sources, and then see if they're usable for what your
Tell
project
your
is.
students to start using the online sources at the resources at the library.
Okay.
unless they're stuck.
Yeah.
So when you're talking about academia or
Sure.
writing a paper,
Right. Those are the sources you should be using. You're
those
right.
are the
You're absolutely
sources
right.
you should be using, and they may not come up in a Google search.
Right.
Because Google kind of does the most popular, and as we've learned, the most popular may not be the most accurate. What? I know. Not everything
Wow.
on the internet is true.
Oh my.
Madness.
Well,
I know.
yeah.
It's madness.
Okay.
I know. If you're hearing that for the first time,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
One of
Well,
my
that's true.
one of my favorite online resources is Novelist. So if you go into our catalog and search a book, it is linked to Novelist.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're reading a series of books and you want to know, what's the next book in the series, or what the first book is in the series, or where you are, Novelist will link to that entry in our online catalog.
Okay.
If you just want to look for something to read, like you love Anne Hillerman,
Right.
and you want to find something similar. You've read all the Tony Hillerman, you've read all the Anne Hillerman, you've read everything, and you're looking for something similar. Go to Novelist, and you can get read-alike authors.
Ah, okay.
So it'll post it in there. And, I was telling my sister, because I recommended a book to my nephew.
Mm-hmm.
He loved it. It was called My Life as a Potato, and I knew he would like it.
Yep.
So he wanted to know...
Strange for a 21-year-old, but okay. No, how old is he?
10.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay.
So it was perfect for a 10-year-old.
Yes.
And it's about a kid that moves to Idaho, and he's the potato mascot. Their mascot is a potato, so it's My Life as a Potato.
Kind of writes itself, doesn't it?
Kind of. I know.
Okay.
So he was like, well, does the author have any more books?
Right.
Does she have any books out?
Since that was
Is
a
there
big
something
hit,
yeah,
sure.
Yeah, and I know parents are always trying to find, you get a kid to read a book that they
Yeah.
love, you're desperate to find something else. So I looked it up on Novelist and, sent them the entry, and then I looked, and their library in Rhode Island has Novelist. Like it's a common thing among
Okay,
libraries.
right, so.
It's the weird, like, librarians don't talk about it as much as they should.
Right.
To send people to that. So
Sure.
our library has Novelist.
Okay.
Use it.
Check it out.
Even you will find something you'll want to read.
And by you mean me.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, okay. Got it. Right.
That you can log in Beanstack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it won't look so sad.
I know.
My app.
Yeah.
Very sad.
Your app looks so sad.
So sad.
It's kind of the worst.
Yeah. Well,
Not even
I did
mine,
sign up.
Not
I
even
did sign up.
mine looked that sad when I first signed up.
Well,
yeah.
You have goals. Maybe. That's it. There you go.
You know what I found is I had my to-read list.
Yeah.
And once I signed up for the app, I started working through my to-read list like
Oh, there
a
you
lot
go.
faster because it's been a stack of books sitting on my table in my nerd cave.
Right.
And man, I cranked through
Good for you.
a bunch of them.
Okay.
So yeah,
See? There you are.
yeah.
It is called Beanstack.
Beanstack. Sign up now. You'll
Mm-hmm.
be ready for summer reading. It'll be an explosion of prizes.
Right.
So
That'll be
yeah,
happening, and you'll be all set, ready to go.
you'll be all set.
And apparently link up with your friends so your app doesn't look so sad. You can do that too.
Yes.
See,
so,
even the example you have has friends on it, which is
and
nice.
I think that's just the people at Beanstack. They use like screenshots
Sure.
from their own.
Well, why wouldn't
apps.
they?
And they're funny in all the trainings. They're like, oh, how did you beat me? And all. And I've got most of the library staff.
Right. Nice.
So I was leading because I was logging like as soon as we could sign up. So I started logging first.
Of course.
Because I was the first person to sign up for it,
Right.
obviously. But yeah, there are some staff members that are like creeping up on me, and not the ones you would think
Oh, interesting.
either. Yeah.
Well,
So
it's a very competitive group there at the library, I must say.
yes and no.
All right. Well.
There's not. I mean, we're not.
Your
like-
Honor,
we're
Exhibit
not, like,
A.
in your face. I read War and Peace in your face. right. Yeah. No, we're not like that.
Okay. All right. Friendly competition.
Yes.
Friendly.
It's oh, you read that? Well, I want to read that. What did you think? So it's more like sharing the reviews.
That sounds like a
recommendations.
library conversation.
It
actually.
does, doesn't it?
It really does.
Yeah.
It really does.
We're not chucking books at each other or anything. We're it's a
Good.
much friendlier competition.
Well,
than
that's
that.
good.
Yeah.
Okay, glad to hear that.
So,
very good.
yeah.
Well, good. Well, excellent. All right. Well, we are out of time.
Of course we are.
Jenny Lee Ryan. So we didn't even talk about cricket. I don't know. Is everything all right with your cricket?
Oh, I did our cornhole boards for the summer reading. So we've got a lot of outdoor events planned.
All right, everyone.
And I decorated our cornhole boards to match the summer reading theme, put a unicorn and a fairy on them. And I actually posted a picture we have an FPL Cricketers
Right.
group.
We've talked about that.
So if you want to join that, just and see what everybody's doing with their cricket or get some local help with your cricket, it's FPL and it's spelled cricket like the device, CRICUT.
Right.
And then it's Cricketers, so EERS.
Got it.
For the Cricketers.
Yeah, there you go. I'm surprised you don't have T-shirts.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone's working on it, though. But there you go. All righty. Thank you for coming in, as always, and for
Thanks for
sharing all
having
the
me.
exciting events that are happening.
Yeah.
And reminding me that I need to start reading more, obviously.
Yeah, we'll get you on it.
Just sad.
Yeah.
It's just sad.
Yeah,
Okay.
you really do need to read more. Just read a book.
Thank you. Jenny Lee, I do. I just didn't log it. You believe that?
Do you? No.
Okay.
Do you? No.
No. Thank you for coming in. That's Jenny Lee Ryan from the Farmington Public Library, my guest this morning here on KSJE. KSJE is supported by San Juan Regional Medical Center, a community-owned and operated hospital. Here for you when you need us. From emergency care to routine checkups and screenings, caregivers are here and ready to provide the safe, high-quality care you need close to home. Online at sanjuanregional.com with the latest health information and resources to help you live life better here. KSJE and San Juan College present the Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week. Week 11, study with friends and study groups. Encouraging friends to study with you can make everything more fun and productive. Ask your classmates to study with you at a certain time and location. Studying together in person can help you hold each other accountable too. You don't want to be that person who cancels or doesn't show, right? Teaching a friend or family member or even your pet the material is a great way to see how well you know it. When you explain it to someone else, you'll have a better grasp of which information you already have mastered and which information you need to study. The Student Success Coaching Tip of the Week, presented by KSJE and the Student Achievement Center at San Juan College.